Walt, with a truly apropos background here, give me a little bit more information on the history and the overall mission of the Veterans Airlift Command.
Well, we're a network of volunteer pilots that fly post-9/11 combat wounded warriors and their families for medical or other compassionate purposes, completely made up of donor, flown, and paid for aircraft. Private airplanes, private air transportation, treating these folks like they ought to be treated. We have 1,800 volunteers around the country, a good number of citation owners that are great supporters of our cause. They fly at their own expense, on their own time. It's not empty seats, it's a dedicated flight to fly these families and kids where they need to go.
We see that a lot with the citation community, by the way. Have you just noticed that for some reason or another, they're looking for ways to make their airplanes just do something great?
Seems so, but I'd go further and say it kind of demonstrates the generosity of folks who own private aircraft and their willingness to give back. I think it's a story that needs to be told more strongly than it is. And with the Veterans Airlift Command, I think they understand freedom of flight is a unique thing, the freedom to fly, the freedom you feel when you fly. So I think pilots understand that freedom in a unique way. And so to those who defend our freedom, they're very willing to give back. Very generous support of the Veterans Airlift Command through these volunteers. I started born out of my own experience, being a combat wounded helicopter pilot in Vietnam, spending 6 months in a hospital, another 6 months recovering a long way from home, and not having the resources to get home or my family to come and see me. Sort of stuck in my mind when I retired. I thought, I have an airplane, I'm going to solve that problem for somebody. And it seemed like I wasn't the only one that thought it was a good idea, because we've had, like I say, 1,800 folks join us that are willing to do this and love doing it, quite frankly.
Oh, it's an amazing mission, and by the way, if you ever need a Cirrus SR-22 G3 turbo and a pilot, call me.
Well, just register your airplane. It's very simple. veteransairlift.org. Register your airplane. If you have a high-performance single-engine airplane up through a G5, just register it in our system. It takes 2 minutes to do it, and you'll be notified of the missions in your neck of the woods, and you can delete the notification if you want, or you can respond to it and have the joy of flying one of these combat wounded warriors home.
For those who don't necessarily have an aircraft available for something like this, how else can they contribute?
Again, veteransairlift.org. We have a website-enabled donation system where you can send a check to us. The information's on our website, veteransairlift.org, under the donate button.
Very good. Thank you so much.
Aero-TV is brought to you by
Avidyne sets a new standard for simplicity and safety with our all-new panel-mounted avionics stack. The IFD 540 GPS Navcom features our award-winning FMS with an intuitive touchscreen user interface. Plus, it's a slide-in replacement for 530 series navigators, which reduces installation costs. The AMX 240 is our new audio panel with intercom and Bluetooth music interface. And our AXP 340 Mode S transponder with ADS-B out is a slide-in replacement for existing KT-76A transponders. Add in our innovative DFC 90 series autopilot with flight envelope protection, and you've got the most capable and easy-to-use avionics stack any pilot could ever need. Now you have a choice in the